How's it going, everybody? My name is Nori Plays, and welcome to... Wait for it. Let me see how you pronounce this. Piege. Or Piege. I'm gonna assume it's some kind of French name. We're gonna check it out. Brand new Incredibox mod. Not a scratch mod, so finally we have more mods to mess around with. It looks very... cyberpunkish, kinda punkish vibes, kinda sci-fi vibes going on. It's pretty weird. I don't know anything about this mod, but as always, if you are interested, I'll link it down in the description. Let's start with the beats first. There's no bonus, so we just cover the polos, how they sound, one by one. And then from there, see how to make a mix from there. I'll cover them for 2 loops as always. There we go, that's the first one. The design looks... Oh. The second one's eyes burst. I don't know if those are eyes. I hope not. It's got kind of like a hi-hat sound to it. Like it. Very... I love overusing this word, but tropical... Colored. It's got a lot of exotic themes to it right now. Maybe not in the way it sounds, but the way it is presented. Yeah, like the eye kind of gives it that kind of like... haunted sarcophagus feel or something. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, the way his glasses lift. Lift it. Okay. That was sick. That was sick. Last beat. All of them have been good. I haven't had anything bad to say about them. There seems to be a glitch with this guy where you can see my mouse right here at the bottom. It's kind of like a glitch with the polo. Like clipping or something. All in all, the beats sound great, the polos look great so far. Let's go into the effects and... a bass, okay. Oh, I heard that. If you hear like a... that means there's clipping. And what clipping is when the audio... you have levels of audio, right? It goes up, fills a meter. And if that meter goes above 0, it starts to clip and distort. And that's what happens here. It's weird though because the bass sounds really quiet. But that's because if you boost a bass, it will stay quiet, but it will still go over the 0, the red, the peak, and it's gonna start distorting. The design looked really good though. This reminds me... I'm probably not gonna be able to find it, but... I used to watch this thing called Loopstations, and some guy actually made a very similar melody to that. I don't know if it was sourced from that, but it sounds very similar. If I try, I'll try to find it, if not, then L. Oh, sick design. I like this design. Ooh. I like the last bit with the plant. I like that. The way it's animated as well, where it's bouncing to the sides and then forwards, backwards. Sick. So, 4th effect. It's a spinning pottery man. Hello. That's such a cool animation, by the way. Let's just talk about that for a second. It looks pretty seamless. His transformation as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that one. Oh. That sound effect reminds me of the Void chapter. Is that right? The Void chapter from Everdare. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. That it kind of sound. Overall, the polo is very disgusting. I hate that it looks like an insect. But let's move on to the bread and butter. As I have said recently, the music, the juice, the filler, the harmony. Let's go. It goes down. Chops. I love this polo design, by the way. The way his eyes work as well. Awesome polo, my favorite polo in this mod by far. Acquire, they're going for acquire. It's pretty damn seamless transition. Oh, this is on the main cover. It kind of sounds like a section that's been EQ'd out of like a song, a segment of a song, and really just edited to the point where it sounds different. Polo design, I'm not sure about this polo design, honestly. It looks kind of weird, but again, with the theme, I feel like it blends with the theme. Oh, we have an Arab. Again, I love the sound. Kind of feels pretty hardcore. Yeah. Could use that for a drop for sure. Doesn't really feel too much like a melody though, but I suppose it is. Ooh. Oh. Okay, scratch that. My favorite polo by far is this one. The animations look so smooth. Again, the anticipation before the bounce. They got everything right. Melodies are usable. But are they gonna mesh well together? I guess we'll see and find out. Along with the effects. Okay, last one, vocals. Ooh. Oh, come on. I would have taken it even higher on the second loop and going lower so that it can fit with the choir really nicely. Instead of going lower on the second loop, because the second loop felt pretty weird and wrong when compared to the first loop. Cool design, I like this design as well. I can't make out what he's saying. It's inaudible. It's pretty inaudible. If you can hear that, you have some good ears on your head.
Keep fighting. Don't ever lose control. Don't ever stop running. They know where you are. Keep fighting.
Keep fighting. Don't ever lose control. Don't ever stop running. They'll know where you are. Okay, cool. Very weird vocal line though. Very broken melodic elements in it. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but the design itself is very cool. Very iconic to this mod. Ooh. Oh, they didn't manage to squeeze it into 2 loops. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. It started off really well. I loved the glitch in the middle, and then it would have been cooler if the fear bit reverbed a bit longer. If you listen to it. What? One thing to face. Your own fear. You know, instead of fear. It just didn't feel right as well. Ooh. Kind of a choir with this one. The problem is, as I was going through the sounds, I never really had an idea of good possible combinations that I could use throughout the mix. Because I'm very lackluster when it comes to the knowledge about this kind of genre. I don't really know what sounds would go together from all these polos, but I'm gonna be on the safe side and I'm gonna assume I could probably use at least 2 to 3 beats, 3 for maybe a percussive section, then use 1 or 2 effects at most, and then 1 or 2 melodies at most, and 2 vocals at most as well. Because I feel like if you start using more than 2 of anything like a melody or a vocal, with this one you might end up getting issues because there's a lot of varying elements that may not work well together. So, with that out of the way, with my thoughts, and if you made it this far into the video, as always, make sure you subscribe, comment down below with your thoughts about Piege. And without further ado, let's get right into this mix. I'll see you right after we're done with the mix. Okay, and that was Piege. I'm really not sure how I felt about that mix. It was a bit iffy. I didn't really know where to take things, if you know what I mean. Where to make the drop, when, because a sound like this is kind of hard to transition from. So I either keep it in the mix or I keep it out of the mix, because a sound like this, you really would need to make a solid transition in order to make the sound work because of how obnoxious it is. I don't know, I felt like it was really hard to control transitions with this mod. At least in my head, I couldn't really come up with how to transition from like a section A to a section B. But overall, it wasn't a bad mod. It really wasn't a bad mod. It was actually fairly enjoyable trying to figure out my combinations, just struggling through it and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. Which makes this mod super interesting, is that you have to spend some time to figure out how to combine each different polo with each other and see what combinations work the best. So, as always, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you comment down below with what polo combination worked best for you when you were playing around with this. Make sure to check the description for who made the mod and the links to the download for the mod. But apart from that, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.